Do you think it's too late to jump on the Logan Paul hate bandwagon? Yeah, it probably is. I guess I'll just do something different, like defending his actions. Hey everyone, Reactor here, and welcome to my channel. Before I get started, I just want to say that I'll be giving away a $100 Amazon gift card, so don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications if you want a chance to win that $100 Amazon gift card. And I don't normally ask this, but if you could and you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 60K subscribers by the end of the year. If I don't, that's fine, but it's just a goal of mine. So I want to start off this video by saying I don't care about Logan Paul and I don't rep Logang. I actually haven't been in a gang since I was a teenager, although I did have a really good time. So did you guys hear what Logan Paul did? Oh my god, everyone is so angry, and I am also very angry, but not at Logan Paul. If you've been following YouTube drama lately, then you're probably aware of the community's constant outcry about YouTube censoring its content creators. But you're probably also aware of the community's newfound outcry about YouTube not censoring its content creators. Seriously? Seriously? Is your envy of the Paul brothers really so intense that you will sink your own ship to watch them drown? Because let's face it, the only real thing the Paul brothers have done to you is bruise your ego by outdoing you in record time. And I mean, I guess if I was a salty loser, I'd be pretty upset about it too. So what is Logan's crime? This guy recorded his day like he's done for the past 400 or something days, and now everybody's acting like they're mad that he came across a dead body. If all of these YouTubers weren't so busy regurgitating each other's content, then they might actually find time to form their own opinions.
Logan Paul is a very naughty boy, and I'm not happy with the fact that YouTube keeps protecting him and silencing everyone that speaks out against him.
Yesterday I made a list of the scummiest YouTubers of 2017. He would be right next to Jake Paul near the top.
And then he uploads a video of a dead body in front of them, showing them like, hey, this is something you can do. Like,
I can't live in this world anymore. I saw Timon bury himself while crying. I saw Pumbaa cook himself. It's over for me.
Now, first of all, I could be wrong, but as far as I know, the entire point of a vlog is to log the things that happen to someone in their life. And I have to say that finding a dead body is a pretty fucking notable experience that I wouldn't want to exclude from my vlog. So whose fault is it that Logan Paul found this dead guy? Is it Logan's fault? Or should we maybe blame the guy who killed himself in public? On top of it all, I'm 100% sure that if anyone else had gone into that forest and recorded a dead body, other than Jake Paul, nobody would have given a shit, and here's why. It's because I actually have a YouTube video from 5 years ago of somebody doing exactly that. Roll it.
まあ変な話、自殺したいをいくら見ても襲ってくることはないから、そういう恐怖感はないですよね。まあとにかく人間ってああいう風になっちゃうんだなと思って、ちょっとかわいそうな気がしますね。時間が経つと腐ってきますし。
But anyways, what I'd really like to do during my time here with you is show you all how baseless the arguments against Logan Paul really are. Argument number 1, suicide isn't a joke. Oh really, are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure it's one of the biggest fucking memes on the entire internet. And if that isn't enough, here's a group of people laughing at suicide. Roll it.
Do you realize that right this second, right now, somewhere around the world, some guy is getting ready to kill himself? Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Did you ever stop and think about that kind of shit? I do.
Have we really evolved into a society where George Carlin's jokes are no longer allowed? Because if that's the case, I don't want to live in this world anymore. Argument number 2. Logan's audience is too young for this sort of thing. Wait, why? First of all, his audience is all ages, and besides that, suicide is real, and hiding it from children isn't going to make it go away. Conversely, highlighting it isn't going to make them all line up and try it out. But if that's really how you feel, why haven't you complained about any of these cartoons?
I'm gonna blow my brains out.
I didn't want to live.
Do you really think those cartoons were made for adults? Argument number 3. Showing a dead body in a YouTube thumbnail is exploiting the deceased and is extremely disturbing. I can't argue with that logic, although I don't really see what's wrong with a little bit of exploitation every now and then. But since that bothers you so much, why haven't you ever complained about stuff like this that I was easily able to find by searching for the word graphic on YouTube? Try it out and you'll find images of dead heroin addicts, people burning alive, as well as all kinds of horrifyingly real stuff that nobody gives a shit about. And these aren't being made by random unknown YouTubers. These are being posted by some of the biggest media agencies in the world, including some who have criticized Logan Paul for what he did.
I mean, if you're going to make statements about suicide prevention, wouldn't that be part of your showing?
Well, I think he's a complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Argument number 4. The victim deserves privacy. Really? Is that the problem? This guy's a victim and deserves privacy. What? A victim of whom? Himself? Because if I'm not mistaken, he's the one who killed the guy and knowingly hung him up in a public park where people bring cameras. Honestly, I don't know what the guy was thinking, because everyone knows you shit yourself when you die, so why would you want to do that in public? This guy went to a public park and hung himself in public, and you all assume that he wants privacy. Way to respect the dead. Although we'll never know for sure, the most logical assumption is that this guy either wanted this to be, or was at least aware that this would be a public suicide. If someone walks out into the street and kills themselves, are we really going to take it out on the guy who recorded it? Not to mention, news agencies would all be in a bidding war over the rights for the video, so that they could post it on YouTube with a disturbing thumbnail of the guy dying. Argument number 5. Japanese culture is very private about suicide. Okay, here's a little bit of advice, Japan. If you don't want people finding dead bodies in a forest that's well known for being filled with dead bodies, maybe you should stop letting people go there with cameras. Or at all. But seriously, you're trying to convince me that the creators of seppuku and kamikaze, 2 of the most honorable ways to die in Japanese history, don't like talking about suicide. I guess I wouldn't want to talk about it either if my country had used it to sneak attack and kill thousands of good innocent men 76 years ago in Pearl Harbor, but that's just me. So why does everyone pretend to be outraged when Logan Paul does it? It's because he's better than these YouTubers at their own game, and an ego is rarely insulted without repercussion. I know it hurts seeing him gain 3 times the subscribers that you have in less than a year, but that only means that you can do better and not that you should attack someone else. Yes, it's unfortunate that this man took his own life. And although suicide isn't always the right answer, in order to be truly free, we need to reserve the right to decide when our own time is up. Happiness is just a chemical balance, and it's very rare that an unbalance can't be fixed. My personal philosophy is that life is like a movie, and just because right now it's the worst fucking movie you have ever seen, doesn't mean it's not going to have the most amazing ending that you could ever imagine. Anyone can climb out of a hole, just don't expect it to be easy. If you think I'm wrong, then you're an idiot. Censorship is never the answer, and if it's your goal, then you're my enemy. So in closing, if all you envious, whiny, butthurt losers really want to sink our ship, then that's your prerogative. But personally, I'd like to just keep on sailing ahead and throw all you idiots overboard. Please rate this video with a like or a dislike, and if you have any extra subscribes, please send them my way and turn on notifications, because although I always try to upload on a schedule, it's not always the case. Keep your heads up, and I'll see you next time.